Welcome to Free-to-Play Plus. This is Freemium, my ultimate Ironman locked to the free-to-play area. Without trading, banking or accessing almost any of the members-only areas, I will have to obtain my gear and experience through rather unconventional methods. Our first goal is to obtain the Fire Cape, after which we will unlock the members-only areas of the free-to-play regions, with the ultimate goal of beating RuneScape's hardest challenge, the Inferno. Welcome back. We are starting off this episode by turning in yet another longbone, and this should be level 50 construction that will be very useful in the future for the portal chambers that we can now do. And as you probably saw from the title, we are going for all of the rest of the gear upgrades that we are going to need for the Fire Cape, so the full void set, the Obi shield, the mithril bolts, all of that stuff. And I'm gonna be starting right here in Pest control. We got the level 70 combat last episode. We are at the moment 56 ranged and 46 defense, and I'll be training most of those stats with the Dogeshun crossbow. And yeah, with the 70 combat we can enter this intermediate boat, and we are going to need a total of 850 pest control points. We will get 4 points per game, so let's get straight into the grind. Finally, like 8 hours later, which felt more like 20 hours because of pest control, we have enough points for the full void set, so let's go ahead and get it. The Void Knight ropes, thank you. The top, thank you. The gloves. And finally the Void Ranger helm. There we go. 10 points remaining. We might be doing some more of this later on if we want the mage helmet or the melee helmet, but for now, this is all that we want, and look at that. Now that is an iconic look for our freemium man. Okay, full void set acquired, now on to some other things as well. So now that we have the void set acquired, which is looking, by the way, very amazing, we are going to need a few different skill requirements, which will be 55 cooking for the anchovy pizzas, 54 fletching for the mithril bolts, and 60 defense so that we can wear the Obi shield. So it's time to get into some skilling grinds. Around 20 hours later, we have 54 fletching, 55 cooking, and with this hit we should have Nope, with the next hit we should have level 60 defense. Very nice, we have all of the requirements. And now we just need more money for the Obi shield as well, so it's back to LMS for now. And I also have all of these herbs stacked up here, so I have some guams and ranars stacked up, so we can use this when we get the druidic ritual done after the fire cape. And back here at the LMS, I think we are going to need around 30 points or so. So let's just see how well this goes. Okay, well the first fight was easy, to say the least. Ooh, a rapier and a ancestral top. Not bad. Are these like bots or something? They are not using any protection prayers, they are just using melee with the whip and like... This is weird. Well, let's see the rapier. 0. Ooh, a 34. And the second kill, okay. This is going surprisingly well, I'd say. Ooh, an AGS. A full Verax. I don't know if this is too useful. Well, this is, and maybe this. AGS? No, bad spec. He's still not protecting melee. Damn, another bad spec. Come on, hit it bigger, thank you. Okay, third kill in one game. In the first game as well. Armor crossbow, that's nice. Not a 0 on the AGS. Oh, and this is one of the vengeance guys. Now, I don't understand how I lost that. He didn't protect against anything. But hey, 4 points from that. This might not be as bad of a grind as I thought. Another bot. And another bot. Okay, this is bad. Oh, you're gonna spec me? Yep, okay. And another bot. See ya. Okay, 22, 31, no, we can do this. We can do this. Come on. Oh. Ah, rip. Okay, AGS spec. No, come on, a 0. And another 0. Oh, f*** you, Vengeance. Okay, easy. Okay, well, oh, what the hell? Come on, hit them. No, 3 HP. Double KO? Okay. This seems easy. You don't get to hide from me. Ooh, 51. Okay, this is my best shot at victory yet. I'm in the top 3. I'm completely stacked up with an AGS and armor crossbow. All of these upgrades like tassets and kodais and everything. So yeah, I have a really good setup and these two guys are just fighting it out. So yeah, we actually have a shot at victory here. Okay, 1v1 time. Let's see it. Okay, a good start. 24. No freezes. There we go. He's frozen. Keep on ranging. The armor crossbow is doing numbers on him. Probably should protect from mage. AGS? No, he's protecting. Oh god, what a class spec. Oh no. I think I'm in trouble here. He's way better than I am. Okay, he has rapier, I think. Okay, yeah, that's it. Well, we get second place. Not bad. And that was our 30th point, so we can actually buy 10 sets of rune arrows now. Thank you very much. And these should be worth like 720k high elk value, so we'll get like 600 maybe from this. Okay, that should be it for LMS. Let's go and sell all this. The last few arrows sold and we end up with 673k, so that should be just enough for the Obi shield. We can now go ahead and buy all of the chaos runes and then sell them to the Tsar shop and get enough Tsokul to buy the Obi shield. And actually we don't need the colossal blade anymore either, and we can alloc this for, I think it's like 140, 135k, yeah, so we can get some more money from this if we need it. And if anyone is interested, here are the stats that I have at the moment, the last man standing. So 92 games played and 84 kills, so almost 1 kill per game. Still not that great. My rank at the moment is 570, so yeah. You can see I'm not a PKer, but I think I'm doing pretty decently here. I actually ran out of money and had to go back to LMS to do a few more games, but this should be the last few chaos runes that we need. One more, there we go, 7.5 thousand chaos runes, and that should be exactly enough Tsokul for us to get the Obi shield. So let's go into the volcano and get ourselves that beautiful shield. Didn't realize this, but this is actually the first time we're stepping foot on Karamja. We are unlocking some new music tracks. And here we are deep underneath the Karamja volcano in the Tsar area. Now where is that rune shop? It's down there. So each chaos rune is worth 9 Tsokul, and we are just gonna start selling them. It doesn't really matter if the shop is overstocked or not, and as you can see there's already 231k chaos runes in here, because all of the ironmen are selling these for Tsokul to get some onyxes bought, and we will do that later as well, probably in the series. But we are just gonna sell everything that we have in here, and let's see where we end up. This should be exactly enough if my calculations are correct. And yes, 67,500. So cool. And here in the equipment shop we have the Obi shield, exactly 67.5k. Let's buy it and thank you very much. We have our best ranged defense shield, and let's see the stats on this thing. So the main thing is ranged defense. We have plus 90 at the moment, and this will give a whopping 65 on top of that. A little bit of a negative magic and range attack bonus, but that's not too big of a deal. The main thing is that this will shield us from the rangers in the fire cave or the fight caves. So yeah, this will be extremely good for us. Now there's one more thing that we need for the setup, and that is ammunition. I have this mithril ore stacked up from the Anku grind earlier, and I have actually some coal noted as well, so we are going to buy a rune pickaxe from here and turn all of this mithril ore into mithril bars and then smith them into mithril bolts. And Nermoth will give us a rune pickaxe. Thank you. And we actually have this skill setter, so we can just teleport right next to these gold rocks right here in Barbarian village, and we have some more charges for the scepter right here, 67 more charges if we need those. So yeah, I'm gonna be mining coal and then turning all of this into mithril bolts. Well, we're about halfway through the process of making these mithril bolts, but as you can see this is a very slow process. It takes me about 4 hours to process all of these, and this is the method that I found was the fastest. So unload 12 of the mithril ores, then I teleport back to the Barbarian village with my skull scepter, mine 4 of these coals and then superheat each of these individually, and then teleport back to Varrock and then rinse and repeat. But yeah, it's gonna take a few more hours and then we will have all of the mithril bolts done, and then we are basically ready for the fire cape. There's level 58 mining, 65 smithing, that's the last of the bolts. Now we just need some feathers, and done. Almost 2000 mithril bolts ready to go. So we are basically ready for the fight case, but I think I do wanna still try a few more Calvar'ion kills. We still have the Colossal Blade, just to see if I can get a few more prayer potions and maybe get my range level a little bit up by AFKing at most chance or something. Oh yeah, and if you were wondering what I'm gonna wear my cape slot, I'm not gonna go for the Obi cape. I don't really fancy doing another 4 or 5 hours of LMS, so I'm taking something even better. our iconic beautiful shoulder parrot is coming with us to the fight caves. I did enough AFKing to get my range to 62, and this should give us a max hit of 18 with the rune crossbow and the mithril bolts. So this is probably where I stopped my range training, and now I'm just gonna suicide myself and try to get a few more drops from Calvar'ion, just to see if we can get some more prayer potions. It's not necessary, I think. I should be able to do it, the fight case, with 6 prayer potions or the Sandfuse serums that we got earlier. But, you know, we still have the Colossal Blade in our inventory, and I want to just allocate, so I'm just gonna try and get some more kills in, and if we die, then we die, and that's not a big deal. There's a first kill. Uncut rubies. Well, that's a lot of coins, at least. Another KC. I think this is number 6. A rune pickaxe. Some more coins. KC number 7. Okay, 180 blood runes. That's some more GP. KC number 8. And what do we get? Coins. Okay. So I got 4 kills, and I have, I think, 10 minutes left on my death pile, so I gotta go and reset that, so I can get like 4 kills per hour, about. So, yeah, it takes a little while, but... KC number 9. Ancient Staff. Wow, I don't think I can do anything with this. Yeah, I need just a treasure 1 to even wield it, so yeah, that's not ever happening, but it's a 60k high elk, so I'm not complaining at all. There's another KC, that's 10 I think. And, well, want my fungus. Please just hit him, I'll hit him like 20 zeros in a row. What's going on? Okay, there we go. KC 11, and super combat potions. I don't think those will be useful for the fight caves. I mean, maybe we get some defense out of it, but... well, nice to have, I guess. And a rune 200 sword, that's 38k elk, not bad. And I think this will be my final KC. Oh, no way. No way we got 6 more. Oh god, we have 12 prayer potions. This will be definitely enough for the fire cape. Let's hope that we make it out of here alive, and I'm definitely done here. The servers are a bit scuffed today, I actually died during that kill, so... yeah, this is amazing that we got 6 more, oh my god. Oh, this is so good. Well, it's time to alch all of the drops that we got. First the rune 2-hander, the rune pickaxe, the ancient staff, and also the amulet of power just has to go. We are going to use the holy symbol for the fight caves, and for some reason the colossal blade cannot be alched. You cannot use alchemy on this item, even though it says it has an high alch value of 135k, and even on the wiki there's listed the values and the high alch and low alch values, so I don't really know why it can't be alched. But we are going to need the inventory space, and this thing is like 30 kilograms or something. Yeah, it's 30 kilograms, so we're definitely going to have to drop it for the fight caves that we have the run energy for it, so has to be done, I guess. And the same will have to happen with the Skull Scepter as well. We can't really have that in our inventory either, so those two things really have to go to the ground. Everything else we can keep in our looting bag. So we have the spare crossbow, some runes, our arrows that we created during the fletching grind, some seeds and herbs, and all of this stuff can be in the looting bag, and this can sit in our inventory. Actually, I'm gonna keep the Colossal Blade for just a little while longer. I'm gonna ask Mod Ash on Twitter if this is a bug or something that you cannot alchemize this, because it does have a high alch value and a low alch value, and it costs 300k to reclaim it, so I don't see any reason why it shouldn't be alchemizable, so... well, we're gonna be random. Did we get anything? Yes, Beekeeper gloves. Beautiful. And we are alching the last little drops of gems that we have, and that's everything gone. I'm just gonna bag all the rest of our runes, and then we are gonna have a completely free inventory for the fight cape setup. Now we have just a few more things to do, one of them being killing a zombie down here in the Drainer sewers. Then we need a water talisman drop from this water wizard right here, which is a 1 in 20 drop. So now we're gonna use this to enter the water altar, and here we can craft some water runes. Then we need to kill a cave bug down here in the caves. Then we gotta learn our age from Hans. We have spent 8 days and 9 hours in 53 days. What a journey so far. Cook some bread down here in the cooking range. Then catch a few anchovies here in Alcarid, there they are. And finally chop and burn a few oak logs in Lumbridge. And there we go, we have done every easy task in Lumbridge and Rainier area. Now let's go and claim our last piece of the puzzle. I have completed all of the easy tasks in the Lumbridge and Rainier achievement diary. Yes, please give me the reward. We get a lamp and we get the explorer's ring, which will be our best in slot ring, at least for a while. This only gives us 1 prayer bonus and then we can use it for some energy, I think twice a day, 50% energy, so it gives basically a 100% energy restoration. And then the lamp, I don't know where we should put this. I'd rather put it on Herblore if we could, but we can't at the moment, so I guess this will have to go on prayer, probably. And that's our setup fully fleshed out. Now we just need the food and then unnote these potions and we are ready to go. There's all of the plain pizzas made. Just kidding, I need 2 more. Fun fact, you can actually get every single pizza ingredient here from Wyden's food shop. You have tomatoes, you have cheese, you have flour. The water you have to get yourself, but that's not a big deal. Now we have all of the pizza bases that we need. And there are the final anchovies added to the pizzas. We now have every single thing that we need for the fight caves. I know I said I would be making pineapple pizzas, but I really can't be asked to make like 10 more cooking levels just to make those pineapple pizzas. I think this should be just fine, so. The last preparations, deposit all of our cash stack in the LMS coffer, drop the rest, and Modash still hasn't answered me on Twitter. It's the weekend, so I don't really expect him to, but that means the Colossal Blade will have to go. We need the space. I'm sorry, old friend. And then we unnote our Sanfew serums. And that's it. The setup is ready. So just as a little recap, here is the full setup. We have the full Void Ranger outfit. We have the Holy Symbol, a Rune Crossbow, Hobby Shield, Explorer's Ring, the beautiful Shoulder Parrot, Mithril Bolts, Sanfew serums, and Anchovy Pizzas. 62 ranged, 60 defense, 48 prayer. We have access to Eagle Eye. And yeah, that's probably everything. So thank you so much for watching this episode. The next time we see, I will have a fire cape just like this guy has.